Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel where we explore the latest in digital creativity. If you're a digital artist or just getting started, you'll want to stick around because today we're diving into the top 5 digital art techniques to master in 2024. With technology evolving fast, these techniques will keep you ahead of the curve and boost your creativity to new heights. We're talking next-level stuff here, the kind of stuff that separates good art from whoa, how'd they do that? Art. So grab your tablet, sit back, and let's get started. First up on our list is AI-assisted art creation. Now I know what you might be thinking. AI making art, is that even real art? And it's a valid question, but trust me, this isn't about robots replacing artists, it's about AI being the ultimate creative assistant. Think of it like this. You have this raw creative power inside you, right? But sometimes getting those ideas out, turning them into something tangible, that's the hard part. That's where AI comes in. Tools like Midjourney, DALL-E, and Adobe's Firefly are like having a brainstorming partner who can instantly visualize anything you can describe. Need a cyberpunk cityscape with a giant holographic cat? Boom, AI's got you. And the best part is, it's not just about generating cool images. AI can help you experiment with different art styles, create textures you never thought of, and even generate those initial sketches to get your creative juices flowing. It's like having a superpower that removes those initial roadblocks and lets you dive straight into the fun part, actually creating. We're already seeing artists use AI to create incredible, mind-blowing pieces. And the craziest part? This is still early days. Imagine what AI tools will be capable of a year, 2 years, 5 years from now. So in 2024, integrating AI into your digital art practice is a must. It's not about replacing your skills, it's about amplifying them, giving you superpowers, and pushing the boundaries of what's possible in digital art. Next up, we have 3D modeling and sculpting. Now this might seem a little intimidating, especially if you're primarily a 2D artist. But trust me, adding even a little bit of 3D knowledge to your skill set can be a complete game changer. Think about it. The world exists in 3D, right? So even if you're creating a 2D illustration, understanding how light and shadow work in a 3D space will make your art look way more realistic and dynamic. And with amazing and surprisingly accessible 3D platforms like Blender and ZBrush, the barrier to entry has never been lower. These tools are incredibly powerful, allowing you to sculpt and model anything you can imagine, from characters and creatures to entire environments. Imagine taking your character designs and actually being able to rotate them, see them from all angles, and really bring them to life. Or how about creating your own custom 3D assets for your illustrations, giving them that extra level of depth and detail? And the best part? A lot of the skills you learn in 3D, like understanding form, light, and composition, directly translate to your 2D work, making you a more well-rounded artist overall. So, whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned 2D pro, don't sleep on 3D. It's not just about creating those cool, hyper-realistic renders, it's about adding another dimension to your creative arsenal. This one's for all the tablet artists out there. Procreate has become the go-to app for so many digital artists, and for good reason. It's intuitive, it's powerful, and now, it's a full-blown animation studio right in your pocket. Procreate's animation tools have come a long way, and they're only getting better. We're talking about adding life and movement to your illustrations, taking them from static images to captivating animations. And the best part is, you don't need to be a master animator to use these tools. Procreate makes it super easy to create simple looping animations, like a character blinking or a flame flickering. But don't let that fool you. Procreate is also capable of creating complex, multi-layered animations with detailed character movements and intricate effects. It's all there, right at your fingertips. Think about it. Even adding a subtle animation to your social media posts or website banners can make them stand out from the crowd. In a world dominated by static images, animation is like a breath of fresh air. It grabs attention, it tells stories, and it lets you express yourself in ways that static images just can't match. So, if you haven't already, dive into Procreate's animation tools. You'll be amazed at what you can create, and you might even discover a whole new passion for animation. Alright, this next one is where things start to get really futuristic. We're talking about virtual reality, VR, art. Now I know VR has been a thing for a while now, but it's finally starting to reach a point where it's accessible to more and more artists. And let me tell you, creating art in VR is a completely different experience. Imagine this, you put on a headset and suddenly you're not just looking at a digital canvas, you're the canvas. You can walk around your artwork, paint in three-dimensional space, and create at a scale that's just not possible with traditional tools. Platforms like Tilt Brush, Gravity Sketch, and Adobe Medium are like stepping into a whole new dimension of creativity. You can sculpt with light, create impossible brushstrokes, and collaborate with other artists in real time, all within a shared virtual environment. It's like the difference between listening to a song and being at a live concert. VR art is immersive, it's visceral, and it allows you to connect with your art in a way that you never thought possible. Now, I know VR headsets can still be a bit of an investment, but if you're serious about pushing the boundaries of your art, VR is definitely something to keep your eye on. Okay, let's bring it back to basics for a second, because sometimes the most impactful techniques are the ones that focus on the fundamentals. And in digital painting, there's nothing more fundamental than mastering texture and light. Think about it. What makes a painting look real? It's the way light interacts with different surfaces, the subtle textures that make objects feel tangible. It's the difference between a flat, lifeless image and a painting that draws you in and makes you want to reach out and touch it. Now, the good news is, digital painting tools give you incredible control over texture and light. You have access to an endless array of brushes, blending modes, and lighting effects, all at your fingertips. But here's the thing, having the tools is one thing, knowing how to use them effectively is another. That's where the real mastery comes in. Take some time to really study how light works in the real world. Pay attention to how shadows fall, how different materials reflect light, and how subtle variations in texture can completely change the look and feel of an object. Experiment with different brushes and blending modes in your digital painting software. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, make mistakes, and try new things. The more you experiment, the better you'll understand how to create those realistic, believable textures and lighting effects. Because at the end of the day, it's all about creating art that feels alive, that draws the viewer in and makes them believe in the world you've created. So there you have it. Those are the top 5 digital art techniques to master in 2024. From AI-assisted creation to virtual reality, the possibilities are endless for digital artists this year. Which technique are you excited to try? Let me know in the comments below. I'm always down to geek out about art tech, so hit me with your thoughts, questions, everything. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content like this, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.